And the starting lineup for the Pelicans: Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. All out there at Bledsoe, and it's Adams in at the center. And for Brooklyn, Aldridge out there with Durant. Then there's Harris. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving at the 1. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
So the Pelicans win the tip. And here is Ball. Adams trying to free himself up. Ball no good.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Adams.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to speak to Stan Van Gundy. He talked about the matchup problems Kevin Durant poses for them. He pointed out that it's always tricky because you can't be as physical with him as you'd like to, since Durant's automatic at the free throw line. So while he wants his guys to be aggressive on KD, they'll also need to be smart above all else. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Here's Durant. And that one is off. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Harris against Ball. Kicks it out to Williamson. No good on the triple. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Lets it go with a 3. Pelicans pull it in. Ingram deciding where to go with it. No good on the 3.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
On the wing, Harris. Covered by Williamson. Here's Aldridge. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Ball.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
When you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early.
Now here is Harris. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. They get it again. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Now here's Ball. And stolen by Aldridge. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Connects from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And as great a player as LaMarcus Aldridge is, at times his defense can be a concern, only getting tougher for him as he ages.
LaMarcus Aldridge, GA, will be able to score forever. Defending pick and rolls, keeping up with mobile bigs, that's a problem right now later in his career. Limiting minutes and picking up matchups might be the best way to disguise this.
And here is Ball. James Harden getting it to go from deep. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, buries the long-range jumper.
I love how Durant keeps his eyes up, scanning for someone with a better look.
Ball with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Ingram outside. Shot clock at 5. Over Harris. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. Second shot opportunity. And there's the nice layup by Adams.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Outside Durant for 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 6. Kicks the ball. Back to Williamson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Outside ball. Tipped away and stolen by Kyrie Irving. The 3 from Harden. And again, no good by Brooklyn. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And the dunk by Williamson.
Nearly unstoppable. No matter where the pass is delivered, Zion will go up and get it.
Down low, Durant, and then Durant with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Williamson dishes to Ingram. And it's in there.
Looking silky smooth there. I like watching Brandon Ingram use the mid-range area.
Now Harden. He's got 6. Pass to Durant. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Irving against Ball. Ingram outside. Here's Adams, and he converts the layup. Adams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Pass to Harden. Here is Harris from past the arc. Eric Bledsoe grabs the miss. Here's Williamson. They get it back. Here's Bledsoe. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And sometimes it really seems Bledsoe is better finishing through contact, almost like he enjoys the challenge.
Now here's Irving. Here's KD. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
That free throw good from Durant. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Irving finds KD. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Now here's Williamson. He has 6. rebound by KD. KD's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Brown. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And DeAndre is going up for the dunk. No one is stopping him. He's one of the most powerful dunkers this game has ever seen.
And the pass to Alexander Walker. Williamson outside. Another miss by Williamson. Nets leading by 7. Here's Luwawu. Brown outside. There's the dish to Durant. Short. It's rebounded by Hayes. Pelicans trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And here is Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
The acceleration from Zion off the pick, keeping him well ahead of the defender.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Brooklyn making some changes. Griffin comes in for Kevin Durant. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Outside Griffin. Luwawu, the pass to Dinwiddie. For the 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. The rebound by Luwawu. Nets leading by 5. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. New Orleans gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Passes it to Alexander Walker. Inside and taken away by Brown. One-on-one fast break. Here's Griffin. Jordan trying to free himself up, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
I mean, hard to fathom that Blake Griffin is becoming one of the more prolific three-point shooters among NBA big men.
Greg, it was a shot he barely attempted through his first 6 seasons in the league.
Take a break.
Now he's made it
2
a
shots.
key part of his arsenal.
First free throw is good.
You know, in high school, he won 4 state titles, voted College Player of the Year at Oklahoma. Blake Griffin, he's used to success.
Blake Griffin hits them both. Pelicans trail by 7. Pass to Alexander Walker. And the dunk by Williamson.
Flashing his vertical there. Williamson really makes dunking look so effortless. He's special.
Dinwiddie outside. .109 left to play in the first. He gets that one. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Pass to Alexander Walker. To the paint, here's Williamson. 4 on the clock. A three-pointer is right on target.
Drawing attention from the defense. Zion knows there's probably someone else open. He understands the game.
Brown outside. Here's Dinwiddie. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. Nice open look, but it's no good. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Hart. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Brown feeling it out a bit. He dishes it to Dinwiddie. Floats one, and that's 2 points on the layup.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. Who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the second round a few years ago.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
We've got Brown. Luwawu is out there with Griffin. Then it's Jordan. And it's Shamet in at the 2-guard. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Out to the right wing. Adams drawing the double team. From the arc. New Orleans moving the ball around. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Adams has got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside Griffin. Here's the pass to Luwawu. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Pelicans trail by 4. Pass to Alexander Walker. A 3-pointer off the mark. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Nets. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Here's Luwawu. Second chance shot. That one, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Knocked loose. Adams with it, picked up by Brown. And Griffin sends it back.
I love the defensive intensity from Blake Griffin on that play.
Nets leading by 4. Pass to Shamet. Back to Griffin. Lobs it up for Jordan. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Put it up anywhere. DeAndre Jordan can go get it.
Pelicans trail by 6. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Well, Marcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. Joe Harris is checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. And James Harden has subbed in for Landry Shamet. The Pelicans shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Ball with it. Now Green defending. And Adams with the slam.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Brown with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Bledsoe. Great D that time from Green.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, now my shot is more consistent and just take it step by step. I'm going to keep working, and hopefully the percentages will keep going up. Guys?
I think we've all enjoyed watching his improvement. David, thank you for that. Now, here's Green. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Harris outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Ingram. Ball finds Adams. And here is Ingram, guarded by Harris. Looking to end the run. Good on the triple. Ingram's got his second bucket tonight.
Continuing to extend his range, Brandon Ingram shows tremendous confidence now, shooting from any spot on the floor.
Now, here's Aldridge. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Deep 2 from Ball. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's the floater. And Green with the lay-in. Green's got 5.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
The 3 from Harden. Traps in the tray. Harden's got the lead up to 14 now for Brooklyn.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Ball, the pass to Hayes. Ingram outside. And he comes up with the deuce.
A sound jumper goes a long way in this league. Ingram understands that and makes the most of his.
And Ingram just made great all-around progress last season. But the one thing that really stood out, the improvement he made from the free throw line.
It was a big leap and an important one. Reason why? Because he was his team's guy that they depended on at the end of games. And we saw him close out a number of those games at the charity stripe.
Here's Green. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
The Nets shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Durant's checked in for the Nets. Kyrie Irving comes in for Brown. And New Orleans also making a change. Williamson's checked in. The free throw drops for Jeff Green. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. I'm glad we got to see the Mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more.
Now Ball. Pass to Williamson. Bledsoe with it. From downtown. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. 10-point lead. The pass to Claxton. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Williamson. Bledsoe with it. And it's Harden picking him up. And that one's good. Ingram.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
Irving against Ball, and he gets it to go. Irving's got 6.
What's nice about this in-between area for Kyrie, compared to going to the rim, he has a little more room to get his shot off.
No good from Bledsoe.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
Williamson, another one falls for New Orleans.
Facing up, showing the jump shot. Zion saying, "You can't give me that."
Now here's Harden. 11 points in the game. Passes it to Durant. From deep. Kept alive.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Here's the lob to Adams. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Outside Irving. It's Aldridge, high post. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Adams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Ingram attacking. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Nets leading by 10. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Durant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Puts up a 3. It's not going to go for him. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Basket good. Harden's got 13 points.
And that's a nice job defensively from Harden. I mean, he's capable of these kinds of plays when the guy is engaged and active.
Now here's Ingram. 9 points in the game so far. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Jordan, he's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Griffin in for Nicholas Claxton. Nets leading by 12. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. And the jam by Harden.
That play is made because of Kyrie's vision and his willingness to share the basketball.
And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their 3-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Here's Irving. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
The Nets haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And the southpaw stroke of Harden is just beautiful to watch. When he's cooking, he's one of the more lethal scorers in our league.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hart's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pelicans trail by 14. He's covered by Irving. He can't hit that time. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. And here's Harden for 3. Rebounded by Hart. New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. The rebound by Harden.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Griffin attacking, and he banks in the layup. And the Nets lead by 16.
When Blake sees a lane to the basket, it looks like his eyes lights up and he attacks.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. You look like you're in a great flow. What is happening out there?
My teammates doing a great job of looking for me. I'm just trying to finish plays. Post up is working for us a little bit, so I think the second half they're going to come on me and double a little bit, so I got to kick out the shooters for good shots.
We'll see how the adjustments work. Thanks a lot, Kevin. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. James Harden led the way in the first half. He ended up with 19 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Once again, we're seeing the high offensive IQ of James Harden. In an instant, he can read the defense and find the weakness. You're not going to outthink this guy.
Shaq, how do you think New Orleans played?
Hasn't been pretty anywhere for them. But I point to their weak inside defense more than anything else. They didn't protect the rim at all, and it's cost them, Ernie.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Bledsoe is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. From 10 feet out, and it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
The explosiveness gets Zion through the contact. Defender didn't stand a chance.
Pass to Harden. Harden draws the double. Nets passing it around, and it's good for 2. Harris has got 5 points so far.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's the lob to Adams. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
Now here's Harden. He's got 19. Williamson dishes the ball. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. The Pelicans make their last shot.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Back to Williamson. Bledsoe right side. Jacks up a 3. They get the rebound. Here's Adams. Bank shot. No good. Brooklyn leading by 12. Harden the pass to Irving. Back to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Harris. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Harden against Bledsoe. Now here's Ingram, guarded closely. No good from Bledsoe.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Harden, no good. Ingram outside. Here's Bledsoe. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. No good from Irving. Pelicans trail by 15. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The Nets have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Harris draws the double. Harden outside. And the Nets miss again. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And that one's good. Ingram.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Harden surveying the D. Good D by Williamson. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. To the inside, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
The hops of Alonzo Ball gets up high to slam it in. I love it.
And here is Irving. He has 6. Here's KD. Here's Aldridge. Lays it up off the glass. Aldridge has got his first points of the night.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
There's 2 things they rely on him for: being competitive and bringing energy.
Now here's Williamson. 14 points for him.
This is where you like to see Zion go to work in the lane, where his size is a decided advantage.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
What you respect about Zion, he's not trying to flex on everyone. He sees the big picture on the court and in the public eye.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Green, he's checked in for Aldridge. Luwawu-Cabarrot comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 11-point game. Pass to Green. Harris outside. Back to Green. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Williamson. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Irving. Nets passing it around. And slam dunk by Harris.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Here's Brown. Zion Williamson making his last shot. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Here's Green. He's got 8. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. And Luwawu gets it to go. And the Nets lead by 14.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Dishes it to Ingram. Ingram drawing the double team. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He has 6.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Irving's shot is good.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
And there's the pass to Hayes. Here's Alexander Walker. Ingram outside. The 3. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Irving drives in. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pelicans trail by 15. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Williamson. And no good that time. Great D that time from Green. Passes it to Luwawu. To the paint. Here's Irving. Williamson with the block.
The timing and reach on display. Zion is unreal at coming up with rejections.
So for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Griffin comes in for Jeff Green. And James Harden subbed in for Luwawu Cabarrot. Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Now here's Jordan. Harden with it. He's got 19. Misses the 3.
This is the guy who had 3 threes in the first half. Since then, still waiting on number 4.
Pass to Alexander Walker. To the wing on the left. Here's Hart. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Count it. Nets leading by 13. Irving surveying the floor. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And Griffin sends it back. Brooklyn's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Jordan. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Jordan's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Hayes dishes to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Harden outside. With some arc. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
And that touch Harden has, making the floater look so effortless coming off his fingertips.
Now Ingram. 19 points in the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
It's so fun to see Brandon Ingram evolve. He's a true student of the game, and each year he keeps improving.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. And Williamson subbed in for Josh Hart. That one misses. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Nets. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Griffin. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
I love that play right there. You see the patience of Blake. Doesn't force anything, just waits for his man to break free.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Offensive rebound. Nets leading by 16. Here's Harden. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The Nets have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Pelicans trailed by 19. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on James Harden. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Now here is Harris. He's got 10. Ingram outside. There's 1:38 left to play here in the third. Just 5 on the clock. A floater, and he lays it up and in. 8 points for him.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Outside Irving. Pass to Harden. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Outside Jordan. Irving from long range. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Irving's got 13.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
And slam dunk by Ingram.
Great competitive play from Ingram tonight, and his teammates are sharing in his excitement.
Outside Irving. The pass to Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes to Alexander Walker. Now here's Williamson. Kick out to Adams. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Harden. They grab their own miss. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls.
Pelicans shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
So he can't get either to fall. Harden inside the three-point line. No good with the wing jumper. And so it's Brooklyn in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back to the action after this word. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Durant. Griffin is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the Nets 5. And it's Williamson missing. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. The dish now to Irving. Launches a 3. And the Nets another 3.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Pass to Adams. He kicks to Bledsoe. From deep three-point range, but they recover it. Williamson, the pass to Alexander Walker. The 3. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And here's Bledsoe following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Fades and shoots. And there's Williamson on the assist from Eric Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 5 assists tonight. Pass to Aldridge. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Steven Adams picks one up. Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for New Orleans. And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both.
He's a big man you do not want to send to the line. LaMarcus is over 80% for his career.
The pass to Williamson. Shoots over Griffin. The shot off that time. Aldridge with some nice D. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Passes it to Durant. That one drops for him.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Here's Ball. After the made shot from KD over Irving. And there's the foul. That's on Steven Adams. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Irving finds Durant. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
With his size, KD almost unstoppable from mid-range.
Bledsoe against Harden. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
An underrated two-way player. Bledsoe wows you with his offense, but he's also made the all-defensive first team.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Here's Dinwiddie. And it's off from 3-point range. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make.
Yeah, James Johnson off the drive. Big, strong, but also very skilled.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Claxton the pass to Green. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Pass to Awundu. Lock at 6. With the putback. The rebound by Jeff Green. Nets leading by 23. Now the pass to Luau. They get it back.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Now, here's Shamet. Dinwiddie outside. He gets it in there.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Dinwiddie against Thomas. And here's Bledsoe. A double-team Bledsoe. Thomas gets a wide-open look. And the Pelicans miss again.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
New Orleans has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Johnson can't hit. And here are the Nets. They're on a 14-5 run here. Green kicks to Shamet. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Bledsoe with it. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Awundu. He dishes it to Bledsoe. Pass to Awundu. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Hard, he's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. Now Shamet. After Isaiah Thomas missed from long range. Johnson finds Thomas. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
So it's the Pelicans now. Johnson, the pass to Hart. No good that time. Great D that time from Green. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. And he goes in for the dunk.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Thomas kicks to Awundu. The pass to Hernan Gomez. Shamet with the steal. Green against Johnson. Ball's knocked loose. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Luau. Pass to Dinwiddie. That one falls. Dinwiddie's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Thomas outside. That one doesn't go. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
And so Thomas will bring it up for the Pelicans. Johnson finds Thomas. They could use a bucket. Got a piece of it. Shamet with it. Johnson's there. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Landry Shamet out of Wichita State. Some good young guards coming out of that program.
And another one, GA, that comes to mind, Fred VanVleet, also a former Shocker. Both he and Fred, they are knockdown shooters.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
He hits both from the stripe.
With that type of range and confidence, Landry Shamet's shooting is very important.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And yes, it's good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now, here's Shamet. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Thomas inside. Dinwiddie covering. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First one falls for him. So he gets them both. Now Shamet. Pass to Dinwiddie. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Hart. With the teardrop, and the layup is good.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
For Brooklyn, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Here's Luwawu. That's tipped. And now the Pelicans on the break. It's deflected. Now, here's Shamet. Pass to Dinwiddie. A rebound by Johnson. New Orleans has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Offensive rebound, Hernan Gomez. Count that one. Hernan Gomez has got his first bucket of the night.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Thomas against Dinwiddie. Green passes to Claxton. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Thomas against Dinwiddie. Shoots the 3. The rebound by the Nets. Luwawu's got his 5th rebound in this one. .144 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Dinwiddie. Green breaking loose. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here
for the Nets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for James Harden.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Now, here's Shamet. Isaiah Thomas unable to get his last shot to go. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Here's a one-do. He's covered by Shamet. Scooped up.
Well, this is where he's inconsistent, and that can slow down your team's momentum.
Here now is Dinwiddie. Outside, Green. Three-pointer. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for New Orleans. Inside. Shamet with it. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Nice win tonight. What was your thought process coming into the game?
You know, I was just going out there trying to compete on every play, trying to play as much defense as possible. You know, just sticking to our game plan. We had a game plan going in, and we executed.
Got it done at both ends of the floor, Kyrie. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you later.